Hello, friends. What makes a ruler truly unforgettable? Brilliance, cruelty, or sheer oddity? Rome had emperors who conquered continents and emperors who built wonders. But it also had emperors who shocked their people, baffled their senate, and left behind stories so bizarre they sound more like gossip than history. These are Rome's oddest emperors, men who blurred the line between power and spectacle. Let's start with Nero, perhaps the most infamous of them all. Imagine the Emperor of Rome, the man who commanded legions and ruled over millions, standing on a stage in glittering robes, strumming a lyre, and demanding applause for his singing. Nero fancied himself an artist above all else. He entered chariot races, performed in theaters, and forced senators to sit through endless recitals of his poetry. To criticize him was dangerous, but to endure him was exhausting. And when the Great Fire of Rome broke out, rumor had it he sang as the city burned. Whether that's true or not, Nero's reign was a theater of madness. But if Nero was eccentric, Elagabalus was outrageous. A teenager when he became emperor, he brought with him the worship of his eastern sun god, Elagabalus. He shocked Rome by making this foreign deity the empire's chief god, even building a grand temple to him. But Elagabalus wasn't just radical in religion. His personal life was scandalous. He married a Vestal virgin, breaking Rome's most sacred taboo. He dined on extravagant feasts where guests were sometimes served dishes made entirely of beans. Or, cruelly, nothing at all. Ancient gossip claims he released snakes into banquets for amusement, and even offered vast rewards to any doctor who could perform the world's first sex change surgery. Whether exaggerated or true, one thing was certain: Romans didn't know what to do with him. His reign ended violently. His body dragged through the streets, his oddities too much for even Rome to bear. Then there's Commodus, the emperor who thought he was Hercules reborn. He dressed in lion skins, carried a club, and declared himself a living god. But he didn't stop there. Commodus loved the gladiator's arena, not as a spectator, but as a performer. He fought mock battles, slaying wild animals, and sparring with gladiators who dared not truly strike him. The emperor of the world, sweating in the sand, pretending to be a common fighter, it blurred the line between majesty and absurdity. To his subjects, it was humiliating. To Commodus, it was glory. Not all oddities were dangerous. Claudius, for instance, was mocked for his limp, stutter, and constant sneezing fits. People thought him a fool. But when the Praetorian Guard made him emperor, he surprised everyone, proving shrewd, hard-working, and oddly endearing. He expanded the empire, reformed laws, and even presided over public trials himself. Claudius may have been seen as peculiar, but his oddities hid a capable mind. And then there was Caligula. The name itself drips with infamy. Was he truly insane, or just cruelly remembered? He allegedly declared himself a living god, had conversations with the moon, and planned to make his favorite horse, Incitatus, a consul of Rome. He built floating palaces on ships, bankrupted the treasury with his spending, and was accused of shocking immorality. Some historians say these tales were exaggerated by enemies, but the image remains. Caligula, striding through the palace, half divine in his own mind, terrifying to everyone else. These emperors remind us of something vital. Rome wasn't ruled only by marble statues of perfect leaders. It was ruled by human beings, brilliant, flawed, eccentric, sometimes unhinged. Their quirks weren't just scandals. They shaped politics, religion, and even the empire's stability. When an emperor played the lyre, the Senate cringed. When another married a Vestal virgin, the priests raged. When another stepped into the gladiator's sand, the empire itself felt mocked. Oddities could become dangerous, because in Rome, the emperor wasn't just a man, he was Rome itself. And yet, there's something strangely human in their eccentricities. The hunger for attention, the need to shock, the desire to be adored. It's not so different from the urges we see in leaders, celebrities, and even ourselves today. Rome's strangest emperors may seem distant, but their oddities echo through time. So perhaps the question isn't why they were so strange, but why we still find them so fascinating. Because in their madness, they remind us of a truth. Power reveals, exaggerates, and sometimes distorts what lies within us all. And in the flowing current of history, it is not always the wisest or strongest we remember, but sometimes the strangest.